I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Doncic outside. Kicks it to George. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Again, Doncic missing. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Wallace outside. Gets the three to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Murray. He's averaging about 6 points per game. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. It's blocked by Gobert.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Davis misses. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Over Porter. And it falls all over the rim and in.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside Davis. Picked by Murray. Outside for Davis. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And here's Doncic outside, and it's blocked.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Porter's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 3. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Outside, Green. On target from range.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. Out to the right wing. Here's Wallace. Here's Gobert. Kicks it to George. This one for three. Sinks the tray. George has got 5 now.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Now here's Doncic. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. The Nuggets lead by 3. Pass to Randall. Davis a screen. Back to Murray. Randall outside. And Gobert with a block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Randall. That shot off. Great D that time from Zubac. Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Pass to Davis. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Nuggets. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Timberwolves on D. They trail by 1. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Porter a screen. Outside for Davis. And the 3 off target. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Outside, Green. And again, it's Denver missing.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Maxey surveys. Misses the step-back jumper.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Right side Murray. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Greg. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Davis from long range. And again, it's Denver missing. Doncic with it. 6 points for him. Here comes Luka. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
ABA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside Murray. Takes a 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Here's Carrington. Connects. The jumper drops. Carrington's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
.144 left to the second quarter. Porter's shot is off. The Timberwolves trail. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And, B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
For 3, Maxey. Porter pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Here's Maxey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. Maxey on the wing. Releases. It's good from the top of the key.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
Davis a screen. Pass to Porter. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Maxey missing. Denver leading by 4. Here's Porter.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team down. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Randall. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 15.
It's stolen by Johnson. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They lead by 4. Westbrook right side. Puts the move on. There's the drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. Denver shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Doris, think about Russell Westbrook's career. All-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
BA, there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer.
Davis misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And they pick up 2.
Don't you get the sense that Paul George relishes these challenges? He knows he's a top-tier player. He fears no one.
Westbrook outside. Left side, Davis. And Gobert with a block. Fast break, Minnesota for the tie. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Exum outside. To the wing on the left. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Westbrook right side. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Exum with it. Now Doncic defending. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Here's George. Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Murray. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Timberwolves.
On defense, the Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. Murray inside. It's rebounded by Zubac. And so George will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And it's Maxey missing. So it's Denver now. Murray with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Outside Davis. Out to the wing. And here's Connect outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
They grab their own miss. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. There's the three. Some solid defense from Maxey. The shake. The kick out to Johnson. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Nuggets trail. "50 seconds left in the third quarter." To the inside. Here's Connect. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Connect's gotten his first bucket of the night. Outside Maxey. George outside. Shot clock at 5. The baseline, Jay. Here's Zubac. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Murray inside. Outside Watson. There's Davis with the 3. No good. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunity.
The Timberwolves, 35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Doncic. Pass to Wallace. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. Deflected. They recover it. Fires the 3. Doncic. Count it.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Here's Watson. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Inside. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Nuggets trail by 4. And here's Murray. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Doncic up top. Here's Bona. Doncic outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Outside Porter. Right side Davis. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Whoa!
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Outside Porter. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Doncic outside. Pass to Bona. And the shot goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
From deep, here's Doncic. And they get it back. Pass to Bona. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Picked by Gobert. Here's Maxey. Rebound by the Nuggets. Tipped. Now George. And he drives in. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths. In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Back to Wallace. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Off with the layup. And here's Denver. Trailing by 2. Here's Green. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
For 3, Maxey. Money from deep.
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
Pass to Exum. Takes the 3. He connects. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Over Green. Count it! The Nuggets want a timeout. What's the best strategy for them?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
The Nuggets want a timeout. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Substitution on the court.
For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up.